Hey guys, so I'm here today with KitKat, and I just wanted to show you guys a different knot apart from the safety knot. So I grew up in 4-H. Obviously I know a lot of places really drill the safety knot with a daisy chain because they claim that it's easy to get undone when a horse pulls. However, I've definitely had several horses pull and they get really tight and hard to undo. So the one I wanted to show you guys here, and the one I use the most for a couple of reasons. It doesn't actually tighten down on itself, and I can just take the rope and run. So instead of actually running the tail through the bar or whatever you're tying to, like you would for a safety knot, which is, you know, here where you start in here and then go down your daisy chain, you actually just get to the length that you want your horse to be tied at. So, you know, typically I don't like them to be able to get their heads to the ground. They can get their feet stuck in their lead rope and stuff like that. So I want her about here. I'll start making my loop. So I'm going to take my loop around whatever I'm tying. So it could be a board, you know, your whatever ring, anything that you're going to tie to. So I have my loop and I have my tail, and then I have what my horse is attached to. So I'm going to take my tail, I'll go under my loop, over my loop, okay, under my line, over my line, and make another loop, and then that loop is going to go in the first one. So that kind of starts, and that, you know, I can tighten that down, and then I can go to my daisy chain and loop it all the way through. Typically I'm a little too lazy for that. Another thing worth mentioning is people are always like, oh, well, my horse plays with the tail and just pulls it out. If your horse plays with the tail, all you have to do is take your tail, stick it through your last little daisy chain, and you can tighten that. So now if your horse tugs on it, it's not going to go anywhere. But you can just take your tail back out of your last loop. And then what I love about this knot is now, instead of pulling it out and then having to run the whole thing back out, it pulls out and I can just run. So I think it's a great knot. It doesn't tighten down the same way the safety knot does, and it's a little bit easier to use in my opinion. So hopefully you guys find that useful, and we'll see you next time.